In this video, I'm going to go over the Blackboard course. The very first page you will see is this, and before you begin anything else, you must start from this folder. Tasks in this folder must be completed before you do anything else in this course. So let's head into that folder. So there are several tasks listed here. The first task is to watch 3 videos. Okay, this one is the video that I'm recording right now. And then how to do classwork, and then how to do the 2 kinds of assessments, homework and chapter tests. Then you should, second task is to review and understand the syllabus. And if you click this link, this will take you to this tab. So let's go ahead and click. So here is a link to the syllabus. And here is a link to a document that explains how to use Zoom. I talked about Zoom in a different video, and here is a link for giving some more explanation. And when you click any of these links, not only in this page but anywhere in the course, if you get this message, that simply means that you're not logged in with your UTC Marks ID. You all already have permission for everything. So if clicking request access is not going to do anything, because I've already given you permission. There is nothing for me to give additional permission. What you really need to do is to click this button, switch accounts, and log in with your Marks ID. Then you will have no problem accessing any of these files. Then here is the short video highlighting some important points about the syllabus. And then one last thing, in the syllabus tab is a grade calculator, and you can download this Excel file and enter the grades that you've made so far, and it'll give you what your average is. And of course this average will be available in Blackboard grade page as well in my grades. But if you want to look ahead and see what you need to make in the remaining assessments in order to achieve a desired grade, then you can use this calculator Excel file to do trial and error analysis. So that's the second task. Third is buy a textbook. If you click this, it'll take you to the textbook tab, which is right here, and here all the information that you need to buy the textbook is available here. Number 4 is important, that you should read this, and I have included this in the syllabus as well. This is a 7-week course, but the material covered is from a 14-week regular semester compressed into 7 weeks. So typically 2 to 3 hours of outside class time is needed for every hour of in-class time. So in class is also online for us. So you're really looking at 3 to 4 hours a week on a 14-week basis. And then when you compress it down for a 3 credit hour class, that works out to about 15 to 21 hours a week. And that's a lot, okay, but that's the nature of the game. It is what it is. So you have to expect to spend a lot of time in this class, and if you want to pass it, it's a difficult class. I will not shy away from that. So you need to make the time commitment. If for any reason, for family commitments or work commitment or whatever else, so that you are not able to commit this level of time, then maybe this is not the semester for you to take this class. You should look for a time when you will be able to make that time commitment. And then on that semester you can take the class. But again, this is the nature of the game. It is what it is. Now, post an introduction. If you click this, it will take you to a discussion board forum called Cafe, and you can use this forum to post an introduction and use it for general discussions as well. Now, if you click the discussion board, you'll see that there are 2 of them, 2 forums, one for general discussion, general interest discussion, nothing related to the course. And here is one for Q&A. So if you have any questions about the course content, the learning activities, then you can make, you don't have to, but you can make a post here. but make sure that you don't post anything about the homework in the forum, because homework is an individual work, individual assessment to be done individually. So you should not post anything about homework in this forum. If you have any questions, you need to email them to me or ask me these questions in my office hours or whatever, but not in an open forum like this. This is intended for class work only. And then finally, I have included an Excel review in course lesson. So if you click this, it'll take you to the Excel review page. Remember, this class is completely done with Excel. All your classwork is in Excel. All your homework is in Excel. Of course, test, you can use Excel to do the problem and enter the answers in the test. In the test itself, there is no Excel, but the test work that you would do in Excel. So in other words, you need to have a fairly good background grounding on Excel general topics. Okay, anything that is very specific that's needed for completing the course content or the learning activities, I've covered those. But I have not discussed anything about basic Excel skills. I have listed those basic Excel skills needed here in the syllabus. Technology skills required for the course that you're expected to have working knowledge of Excel. Okay, Excel 2016 in PC, Windows PC. I have no knowledge of Mac, so I won't be able to support any questions with respect to Mac. So here are the list of things, minimum things that you need to know in Excel. This is not limited to, but includes all of these skills. So I have provided this review for you. So there are some videos, short videos on some important topics. But more importantly, I have a tutorial here. This tutorial is more broad based, and there's a lot in there, so you don't have to go through the entire tutorial, but anything that you want to go over, brush up, you can use. In any case, even if you don't use it, I think it's a good idea to download this and keep it as a backup, and if you want to go back to this tutorial to go over something, that'll be a good idea. I think this is a very good resource for you. So once you have completed these 6 tasks, then you're ready to plunge in with your classwork, homework, and all of those are laid out in a very consistent fashion. 7 weeks, and for each week there is a folder and a summary of the assessments for that week and when those assessments are due. So if a week has 2 chapters, then there will be 2 sets of due dates, one midweek on Wednesday and one on Sunday. And if a week covers only 1 chapter, then there will be just 1 due date, and that will be the Sunday. And each folder will have 3 subfolders. Okay, classwork, practice test, and assessment. And I have discussed these in separate videos. So get completed with the orientation, which you should do before you begin the class, and then you can get into each of these week's requirements. And one final note: last week ends on a Friday, so the last week assessment, the last assessment will be due not on a Sunday like other weeks, but on Friday, February 23rd.